We're back. Part 2.
All right.
So where are we at?
We're north of Orlando on I-75. I think we're about to pass Gainesville. We stopped in Orlando to meet up with
Jacob.
with Jacob, another STR.
Yeah, ABC deck profile guy.
Yeah.
If you don't know.
So,
We left off talking about the darkness of Lair, and so just to recap, what did you think of the boss monster so far?
That boss monster is broken, and if I remember correctly, the field spell for that whole archetype is even fucking nastier too, because the field spell lets you tribute your opponent's monsters.
We're gonna get to the field spell.
Yeah.
But I was talking to Jacob, and Jacob brought up a pretty good point. The boss monster specifies dark monsters, and what deck right now is really good that has nothing but dark monsters? Pendulum Magicians. So Pendulum Magicians, you know how you just pop your own cards?
And Gravekeepers.
So Foolish Burial. Alright, so this is the perfect plan, right? Foolish Burial, the boss monster. Shut up, Meg. So Foolish Burial, the Lair boss monster, and then later on, Electromite pops one of your dark monsters, right? You special summon him. Now you've got all his effects, plus all the effects you're gonna do. He's a dark monster. He's not a pendulum monster, so you can't go into like Starving Venom or Electromite. But he's a 3,000 beast stick for essentially free. It's pretty good, right? He also does some pretty cool stuff. Like he's a better replacement of Omega, which is what I was saying earlier. Because as soon as he special summon, you can go ahead and rip a card out their hand. Obviously, they get to choose instead of you.
Yeah, that's true. But and especially if they only have one in their hand, it's like
and what's his level? I think he's
7 or
8. He's
8.
level 8.
Yeah.
So you can use. Oh, he's level 8. So you can use him and one Starving Venom to make Harbinger instead of going into double Starving Venoms.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great. So he's a great card.
So no, Starving Venom, you need Pendulum monsters. No.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you just need to summon one Starving Venom and one this guy, and then make Harbinger, because he requires 2 level 8s.
What I'm saying is, if you're playing this deck, you can't summon Starving Venom because it needs 2 dark Pendulum monsters. Or is it 2 dark monsters?
No, it's 2 dark Pendulums. You're right. But at the point when you're ready to summon Starving Venom, you'll already have this guy and other Pendulum monsters to use as Starving Venom.
So you're saying like play this card in a Pen Magician deck?
Yes. It's just theory crafting, you know? It's just theory crafting. I'm not saying like
it would be good or
this is gonna be meta. yeah. But I'm just throwing out possible ideas. Like I said, the perfect plan would be Foolish Burial. Use Foolish Burial to drop this guy, right? And then continue your plays if you have a pretty good hand, right? Continue your plays, and then eventually when you get to the Electromite pop monster, you pop a dark monster instead of a pendulum scale. You special summon him. Then you've got a level 8, and then obviously if you've already pendulum summoned, you've got other pendulum monsters you can use as Starving Venom material. Starving Venom and him, Harbinger. That's a different way, right? Because I don't know about you, but whenever I've been playing testing Pendulum Magicians, I sometimes have it like it's sometimes kind of difficult for me to get 2 pendulum monsters. Using Chronograph and another pendulum monster just to get Starving Venom, I can't get into Naruto, right? So now this idea opens up a way for me to get Naruto Harbinger easier, or at least a different path.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So I mean that's just the idea that Jacob and I were talking about at the gas station when we picked them up. But
I would have to read into the card more and see what the scoop is.
Yeah. So let's go into the next card. We got cut off last time talking about this. So the second card, we talked a little bit about it. Mostly its first effect. So I'm just gonna start from the beginning, just to remind you. Okay. So her name is Lilith, Lady of Lament. She's a level 3 Dark Fiend with 2,000 attack, 0 defense. So the effect reads, you can only use the second effect with this card's name once per turn. So effect 1, if this card was normal summoned, its original attack becomes 1000. So it goes from 2000 to 1000. Its second effect, which is a quick effect, you contribute 1 dark monster, reveal 3 normal trap cards from your deck. Your opponent randomly chooses 1 for you to set, and you shuffle the rest back into the deck. So like how we were saying, you can do 3 evenly matches, or 1 evenly matched, 1 bottomless, 1 barrier.
So essentially, it's like a tin can.
Yeah, exactly. I've already started seeing like videos of
So wait, hold on. Would you play? You could essentially play something like that in like
any deck.
trap tricks, right?
Yeah, or Paleozoics.
Oh, Paleozoics, all traps.
Paleozoics, all 3. Oh, like you just pick any 3 of your trap cards, right? Of your fucking like 20 trap cards you're gonna play, right? Depending on the Paleozoic deck you play. But
how do you summon it? Is there any summoning conditions or
no summoning conditions?
what's it normally?
Hold up, my phone is active. 2000 attack normal.
Oh. And it's level 3.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, like you can't go into like a level 3 play in a Paleozoic deck, but you get 3 trap cards. So I mean, that's also an option. It's just a theory.
You can use it as like some like material.
Yeah, you could.
It's an effect monster.
Yeah, for Borload.
Overload or
Can't do Mist Dark because she's a dark, not a water.
Once they come out with that dark one.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Yeah. I heard this one's he's not like amazing or anything, but we've got it's a hard Rima, King of Wickedness, level 4 Dark Fiend effect monster, 1700 attack, 0 defense. You can only use the second effect with this card's name once per turn. So the first effect is you can discard this card, add 1 layer of darkness from your deck to your hand. Layer of darkness is the field spell. So he's essentially a terraforming.
Wait, say it again?
You can discard this card, add 1 layer of darkness from your deck to your hand. He's a terraforming.
Gravekeeper's Commandant. Same thing.
Yeah?
Commandant, I don't play
Oh,
terraforming.
yeah, you're right. You're
I
right.
just discard it.
Yeah, so he's essentially a terraforming. So
you don't even have to waste those 3 deck spaces for.
yeah, or you could just play 2 instead of 3 terraformers. You can play 2 because he has a second effect. We don't know if his second effect is really good.
So which is.
So his second effect is you contribute 1 dark monster, draw 1 card, or if a dark monster other than this card was tributed to activate this effect, you can add 1 dark monster. Here's the kicker: with 2000 or more defense from your deck to your hand instead of drawing. Who has 2000 or more defense? Our boy, the boss monster, Darkest Diabolos. So you can search him. But what's also really good is that if you use the field spell, you can tribute your opponent's monster. And the field spell makes your all monsters dark. So he's level 4, so you normal summon him, use the effect to, or if you open 2 of them, right?
Bless you.
Thank you. If you open 2 of them, you can use the hand trap effect, search the field spell, play the field spell. Right, this is if you're going second, by the way.
Right.
Normal summon him, use his effect, tribute 1 of their monster, search Diabolos. Now what I want to know is, does Diabolos have is Diabolos like Astrograph? Does it activate immediately when something's destroyed or tributed? Can I special summon? Now I don't know about that. We'll find out later. Rulings and stuff like that.
What's the wording?
If a dark monster you contributed, you control, so that's
Yeah.
you control. Never mind.
Yeah.
But you can still search it, right? And then you do your plays. I'm sure when the rest of it comes out, there's gonna be some other crazy stuff that's gonna help you. But still, you get to search your field spell with this card, or you can search your boss monster with this card. So that's pretty good.
That deck's gonna go crazy. What's the next one? This field spell card?
Yeah. So the next one's a field spell. So I love the field spell. I already read the field spell like a couple days ago when they first released it. So I got like an idea of what it does. So, it's a field spell. It's called Darkness. First effect is face-up monsters on the field become dark attribute, like I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
The second effect is once per turn, if you attribute a monster (parentheses S) to activate a card or effect, you contribute one dark monster your opponent controls as if you controlled it. Oh, there you go. There you go. So now the question still stays: does it work like Astrograph, where as soon as you grab it, you can special summon it? But let's keep going.
Okay.
As if you control.
That's on your opponent's side, right?
That's once per turn during the end phase. So it's during either end phase. I'm gonna assume it's your end phase, actually.
And then puts it on your opponent's side?
On your field.
On your side?
On your side.
Oh, wow.
Up to the amount of monsters you attributed.
Does it say during the end phase?
During the end phase.
That's both end phases.
So,
Just
up
like-
to the amount of monsters
just like-
attributed.
just
So
like
if you're
Totally
playing...
Awesome.
Yeah, and if you're playing against True Dracos, there's a lot of monsters that are being attributed. Or if you're playing against Monarchs. So, that can backfire. But you can use those monsters on your turn to tribute using the field spell.
That's gonna be it's a structure deck, right?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be the next Dino structure deck. That was the best structure deck that we've had in a very long time for Dino, which was the Dino Smashers. Right?
And I think this is going to be a really good competitor.
Correct.
I think it's going to be really good. Especially since it also leaves you open for link
Although
plays.
the Counter Fairies one apparently was pretty good.
Yeah.
It brought a bunch of new stuff that was helpful for the it supported the old Counter Fairy stuff.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm a little on the fence about that. I think the idea was good for the deck. Like, the idea of the deck was good, but
maybe they didn't make it as powerful just so that there's no, like, overpowering... Because you can just mix Counter Fairies with Herald, right? Because they're all fairies.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
So, can you imagine all those counters with Herald on the board? I mean, like, all
Yeah.
negates.
Yeah, and free negates. Free negates. That's the key term.
Yeah.
So we got one more card. I already know what it is. It's not as good as the rest of the cards I've mentioned, but it's still a release card we should talk about.
Right.
Okay? It's a new virus card. Yes, it's called Grinning Grave Virus. It has just one long effect. I don't know why it just says one. It says one, like it's listing many, but whatever. Tribute one dark monster with 3,000 or less attack. Anything in your deck. Your opponent destroys one card from their hand or deck for every 500 attack the attributed monster had. Also, if a dark monster with 2,000 or more attack was tributed to activate this card, check all cards your opponent draws until the end of their third turn after this card's activation, and destroy all monsters among them. But I read part that says for every 500 attack. So this we Diabolo. That's 6 cards. The whole hand. That's a whole hand right there. And there's also the effect: a dark monster with 2,000 or more attack was tributed to activate this card. Check all cards.
Wait a second. You could, like... it says if you put a dark...
Yeah, you play a Grave person. Is it
I didn't even think about that. You could play that in Dark Magicians.
You can play that Pendulum Magician.
But Dark Magician with 2,500 attack, that's a whole hand already.
That's 5. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's it's a really good generic trap. Like generic dark type trap card.
Yeah.
I like that. I think there's not a lot of dark decks. I mean, we got Pendulum Magicians right now, and Dark Magician. We got this one coming out. Gravekeepers, but I mean, you're the only one who plays Gravekeepers. So
not the only one.
so like, there's not like a lot of dark type cards, dark type decks out there. We got Graph, Dark World, but Dark World. I mean, I haven't seen a Dark World player in months. It's been months since the last time I seen
Monarchs, Dark World. This cop's gonna pull somebody over. He was the one staying all the way back there.
We should probably report that there was a cop.
No,
That should be snitches.
no, I'll report it once he
He's
saw
gone.
somebody. Yeah.
We're snitches, apparently.
There, I gotta help my fellow drivers out there.
Yeah. So, what do you think of it? Oh wow, I just got a notification. Z Nation season 4 is now on Netflix. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Sorry. So,
Just pulling that guy over with the trailer.
the lights haven't come on yet. So, there's 5 cars were released out of the entire structure deck. What do you think of it so far? Since this is the first time you've heard about these 5 cards,
Oh, man.
what do you think about it?
I think that deck has so much potential depending on what else comes out in that structure deck. And just those 5 cards alone, oh, you can do so much with it. And there's so much support out there that you can mix it in anything. I think it's one of those structure decks people should definitely be looking into. It's probably gonna have some staples reprints in there, so to make that deck, that structure deck even more valuable to be picking up. Kind of like for dinos, they put in the common twin twisters, which even if you didn't want to play dinos, you bought it just for the twin twisters.
Yeah.
And it's a $5 common.
What I want to see reprinted in this deck is Allure of Darkness.
Allure of Darkness was reprinted in the Pendulum Evolution structure deck. So that's where the common one is.
I want one in this deck. I want one in this deck, okay?
I mean, what other card could get reprinted in something like
Well,
this?
Dark Bribe just got reprinted in the Counter Fairy deck, so that's probably not going to happen.
And it's a counter,
But that one requires Dark Monster, I think.
no, counter, no, I don't.
Dark Bribe?
Dark Bribe, I don't remember now.
Doesn't matter. So, oh man, what other staple do we have now that we would need reprinted? We've done, like, Konami's done a pretty good job reprinting.
We got D-Barrier already.
Yeah.
We got Twin Twisters.
Shut up, Meg.
We got Allure of Darkness reprinted.
What if they did something crazy? Bottomless trap hole. Because it just got unlimited to 3.
But there's way too many printings already out there. For Bottomless, there's a common. It has almost all the rarities already on it.
Okay.
And the OTS pack, I think mentioned the new OTS, and I think mentioned something about Bottomless being in there.
I hope not.
Maybe, I don't.
Then you know what? We're gonna talk about the next OTS pack real quick, right after we finish this one, because I have a couple complaints about the last one. That's gonna lead into the new one.
Well, I mean, you're gonna get more paleos in that new one.
Yeah, that's my complaint. That's my complaint.
Why would
There's
you
still
complain?
room. There's still room for bad paleos to get a rarity upgrade. That's my complaint. All right, Konami. If you ever watch this, which I doubt, but if you ever watch this, just we did good on Canadian, right? We did good on Canadian. We need
not the other one. The other one was,
we need Dinomiscus. We need and
the MST
Olenoids and
The MST one
and
was-
maybe Lincolia, right? Lincolia, right? Like number 1 shares, like my first place that needs to be supers. First place, Olenoids and Dinomiscus. Second place, Lincolia. Third place, Morella. Just cause like, I sometimes decide on Morella. It's sometimes good, you know.
Right. But you know what I'm hoping for a super of?
What?
Miscellaneous. That card
No.
has only been
It
printed.
needs to be banned.
No,
That one
card,
and the Overraptor.
No, what? Get out of here!
Both of them need to be
Get
banned.
out of here!
That deck is done.
That card has only had one rarity, which is common, and it has a gazillion printings.
Okay, I can top that.
Listen,
Unizombie. It's only come
that's only been in common, isn't it? Yeah.
and
And it's being played a lot right now.
it's been it not only has it been played a lot right now. Every
Competitive, yeah.
every time that there's a in between, ever since Omega came out.
I guess we're switching to the OTS.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. Ever since Omega came out, every time that there's like an in between format like we're in right now, where there's like no clear best deck, Zombie Lightsworn comes out. Like, hey guys, I'm back.
Zombie
Bitch.
Lightsworns,
Paleos come out. All those decks just like come back like full force. You know what I'm saying? So like that card deserves like that's
He
the
stopped it. He stopped somebody.
Oh, I don't see the lights.
We just went right over the bridge.
Oh, we'll see in a second. So, if you don't know, state trooper just stopped a car. Or is it state trooper or Florida highway?
Florida Highway Patrol. That's the
Yeah,
same
Florida
thing, it's
highway.
the
Oh
same
no,
thing.
look, there he is. He's right there.
He
has
turned on
to
his
stop.
lights and then he turned them on.
I think he's guiding him to another. I don't know. In other words, we're talking about a cop. So, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah,
That
zombie.
way, state trooper and FHP is the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Florida highway patrol and state trooper.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm retarded. Oh, there's the lights. Okay. Well, we're so focused on the lights. Okay, so I was talking about Unizombie. Unizombie is like the cornerstone of 60 card lights for the deck. Now I don't play it personally, but I have we have two friends who plays it, and one of them he's been playing it since he got back into the game.
Yeah.
So, and he's really good with it, and I don't know, he can tell me I'm wrong, but this is my opinion. I think Unizombie is the cornerstone of that deck, and that card has been reprinted a couple
You know
times.
what the cornerstone is? Fucking snow.
Oh yeah, well that snow is the cornerstone of every 60 card deck. Look, I'm gonna look it up, but I'm pretty sure Unizombie's been reprinted a bunch, and all common.
Same thing with miscellaneous. They need to get supers.
Alright, here we go.
Especially with dinos doing as well as they are now, and we'll see after this YCS to see if they're meta relevant.
So
Yeah.
it's been reprinted 3 times common. The second time it got reprinted, OTS Pack 3 as a common.
So it's not gonna get reprinted.
It's not gonna get reprinted.
Go look at
but,
Missy.
but that's fucking ridiculous, right? Like, why would you reprint it as a common, a dirty common?
Maybe like Seraphonite.
Yeah, well, that one needed a reprint as a common, to be honest.
Look up
Because
Missy.
it was already a super, right? It was already a super.
Yeah, it was a super.
Yeah, it needed to be. Yeah, it needed to be. All right, so miscellaneous, right?
Yeah, you're gonna see how many fucking printings. Oh my god.
It just needs to be bad.
You had rate.
I mean, you can't rarity bump a card that got limited.
Yeah, you can. They've done it all the time. They've already bumped cards that have been banned.
Yeah, 3 times, all common.
3 times?
Yeah, Ray,
Dino Smashers.
Structure Deck, and Mega Pack 17.
Yeah.
So all last year, pretty much.
That's when the card came out, just last year.
Yeah, Dino Smashers, Raging Tempest, and Megatons 2017.
So you know what?
Fuck that card.
That might be a contender to come out.
Fuck that
The
card.
OTS pack. So, because that card was one of the cards that they did limit, but it was also part of the deck that won Worlds. Dinos won. So,
Okay. I hate that card though. I would much rather see what's that dinosaur that like for every banished card he gains 1,000 attack or gains a certain amount of
200 attack. That's
Yeah.
Giant Rex. It just came out.
no the other one that came out in the
Oh
instruction.
yes, that is a rarity bump too.
That one I would agree.
Tyranno Infinity.
Yeah, that one I can see that one getting a rarity bump.
Oh, a super in that or an ulti Ultimate Conductor. That card definitely it's worthy, don't you think? Of an ulti.
Yeah, I can see it.
That card is such it's like the perfect boss monster because it's not it is really good, but at the same time it's not unstoppable because it doesn't
Because they came out with Invocation ulti, and it's pretty much not meta relevant. Like I'll be honest, it's not meta relevant, and that's I love Invoke. Like that's one of my pride and
See, the thing is that Invoked is a deck that you can splash into any deck, just like True Dracos, you can splash it in there.
But I mean, like, it doesn't really top it, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. But, or what if they do a Macabre comment? Macabre comment.
Oh my god.
I mean, think about it. OCG in the Vrains pack, Invocation and Macabre got common reprintings in that. Yeah. Alright, we're back. So we keep disconnected because we're in between towns, so signals going in and out. But we were talking about Ash Blossom. Yeah, OCG's got Ash Blossom as a common printing, and that's pretty cool. Like, I wish that we got that. I wish we got a common printing of Ash Blossom.
No.
What?
No.
I want a carbon printing of Ash Blossom because I don't want to pay $90 for a card.
Then just be pro like me and pull 2.
Shut up. I hate you. I hate you so much. I only pulled 1. Oh man. And then I bought one for 40 when they thought that it was gonna get banned last summer.
You're plussing right there. Just having the $40 one.
Yeah, I'm plussing hard as fuck, but still alright, so let me tell you how JJ almost pulled the Ash Blossom. You want me to tell you that story before we tell you your exciting story?
Go for it.
So
wait, are we done with the LTS packs? I don't think we're done.
You want alright? Well,
let's
so
finish the LTS packs,
and
then we'll talk about it in the next video. We'll talk about the pullings and stuff.
I mean, we got a long time. We don't have to.
We're already at 27 minutes.
Alright, I see your point. So OTS. So okay, so we on Ultimate Conductor Tyranno as an OT.
Yeah, I think it's worthy enough to.
I think Mikaba is worthy enough for a common or super.
It's a secret right now.
It's a secret right now.
Super. I think a super would be good.
I'm getting a text message. You're getting a text message from Poppy. I would be okay with it a rarity downgrade for a Makaba. I would be okay with that because it's bad enough that Invocation is pretty expensive and Invocation got a rarity bump. So it wouldn't make sense to rarity bump Makaba, but it would make sense to downgrade.
What other do we want to see? I mean, what's getting
that's how
do you feel?
Okay, so between the two of us,
I
am the rare. Common printing. Cosmic Cyclone.
So we had three printings.
We have 3 printings. 2 secrets
and one common.
And now it's gonna be
the common was in the which?
It was a structure deck.
Which structure?
I'm about to tell you right now. I'm about to get it right now.
Was it the Link one? No.
Yeah, Link.
Oh,
you're
the Link
right.
one. Yeah,
Link, Cyber's Link. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with. I'm all right. So between the two of us, I'm the ulti whore. I mean, I'm the rarity whore.
I mean, I'm a rarity whore. I just don't have the ulti, and I don't want to spend my money on that.
Yeah, I'm the bigger rarity whore.
Yeah, I don't want to spend $12 a pop on common dogs.
So, and it looks so nice. Like I already saw, like they already released a picture of what it looks like.
Oh, they did?
I think so. I'm pretty sure they did.
I didn't see a picture.
So it looks so good. In my opinion.
It says there's gonna be 3 ultis in that.
Yeah, there's usually 3 OTs.
This past one was.
Yeah, I got 40.
Maybe we'll finish this conversation. Can you find out? I need to shout out the other YouTube page that I just need to know their name.
Oh, this is you right here?
That's my dad deck, yeah.
Nice.
And it looks like we're back.
We're back. Alright, so go to end.
Deco,
Brilliant
Fusion, and Invocation. So this next one is going to be Cosmic Cyclone and 2 more. I mean, what are your guys' guesses? What do you?
I think it's gonna be a hand trap.
I think it's gonna be a hand trap.
Maybe a hand trap. I would love to see Ghost Ogre. I would pay money.
Ghost
Not
Ogre's
Ghost
already-
Ogre. Sorry, Ghost Reaper. I
Ogre.
would pay money. Money.
I think it'd be Ash.
Ah!
I think it'd be Ash before.
No,
Ghost
it'd
Reaper.
definitely be Reaper before Ash because Reaper's been out for a lot longer.
Ghost wasn't out for long at all, and he got.
Wait, but Ghost was printed in 15.
No, 16.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
which was when was the secret printed? I don't know. I know it was Mega Pen. It was a Megaton 16.
Yeah. So let's look at the printings first for
Ghost.
Ogre. Reaper got the reprinting in Mega Pack 17.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I'm thinking, if anybody, Reaper is next, and if Reaper's next, I'm buying. I'm buying. I am buying. All right, so what? Megaton 16 Ghost Ogre. It also got a premium gold, which is ugly. And it got tournament pack 5 for an ulti.
Yeah.
It got cross souls for a secret rare.
Cross souls is the one.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 printings already for Ghost Reaper.
And Ash.
Yeah. I think it's too early for Ash.
Maybe they'll do drill.
Well, Dro already got an OTS.
An ulti one or no?
No, not ulti, but super.
A super, yeah. Doesn't mean that they can't. I don't know. Maybe.
Because they already got one rarity bomb.
How about you guys just leave comments and let us know what you guys think. What's gonna be the next the other two ultis? I think let us know.
I'm actually really hyped. I hope it's Reaper. I really am hyped now. Wait, alright, so last guess for a third one before we cut this out.
I don't think it's gonna be Ultimate Conductor. I would like it to be, but I think ultis are more for generic cards, right?
Yeah.
Or
So
cards.
Reaper makes the cut. We got Cosmic Cyclone already announced.
Twin Twister?
Ulti? They already got a back row removal. You really think they're gonna double up on the back row?
Yeah.
You know what we haven't had as a trap ulti in a while.
D-Barrier?
Maybe D-Barrier. I could see D-Barrier. Yeah, you got a rarity lower.
Maybe.
Downgrade.
I don't know.
Or we can see something like... Well, you said something about bottomless trap ult, didn't you? Maybe bottomless trap ult ulti.
Maybe bottomless.
Because I don't think we have a bottomless trap ult ulti. I was still paying money for a bottomless trap ult ulti. For my Paleozoic deck.
Okay, you'll just pay, anything for an ulti.
Well, no, because I still have the invocation ulti. I still don't have it. I wish. That is such a nice card, but it looks so nice in secret. So I don't know if I'm willing to give up the secret for the ulti yet. But I am for the fucking Reaper though.
¿Por qué no los dos?
No. All right. So do you have any? Oh, you said you had a shout out.
Yeah. Can you?
Yeah. You want me to pull them up?
Yeah.
So we got a shout out to do. It was our first shout out on this channel.
No.
Oh,
for
another channel.
Yeah.
So tell us about how you met these guys real quick.
So these guys, they were going to the Rock game shop in Miami for a long time, and then the Rock closed down, and I was at Pro Play Games, PPG, and they ended up showing up there for their first time, and they ended up sitting with me. We started talking. They saw my Dino deck, and pretty cool guys. They had their YouTube channel, which is
being pulled up. Sorry, it's so hard to find our irrelevant channel. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
I don't know how to pronounce that. Yliaster.
So I want to give a shout out to yliaster Squad Media. We're gonna put their channel name in the description below, so you guys can follow them. Please follow them. Please check out their videos. Man, they have some pretty dope ass videos. They have some comedy ones. They have a bunch of deck profiles. Check them out. They're pretty cool people. Pretty good. Definitely check them out. Just check them out. Definitely want to do that. And then I want to give another shout out to definitely Boys STR.
Yes.
I mean, without them, this channel wouldn't be a thing, and we wouldn't, without them, honestly, we wouldn't be on our way to YCS.
Yeah, not to mention we borrowed like a lot of cards.
Hey, speak for yourself. I only borrowed one card.
I borrowed a place. Yeah, I borrowed like 3 cards, I think. But yeah, shout out to SEAL Team Rogue, everybody, Jacob. Jacob didn't let me even the matches.
Actually,
you still have them.
I still have them.
Okay,
I
I'm
never took
them.
them.
So Jacob, Alex, Emilio, especially for the sphere modes, thank you. Everybody in SEAL Team Rogue, thanks for helping us out and for play testing too.
Yeah.
So, huge shout out to Andres. He's not on our team, but he's a pro player at our store who helped us with our decks and has always helped us since at least I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know about when you met him, but huge shout out to Andres. All right.
It's very rare to find
someone as nice as him.
just find Yu-Gi-Oh players that are willing to work with other people and not be elitist. There's so many elitist people just in video games and card games and anything in life. There's a lot of elitist people,
and this guy's just not one of them.
It's rare to find somebody who is good at the game, good at whatever it is you're doing, and not be a jerk about it.
Yep.
I definitely want to give, actually, for the one person, the one card I'm borrowing, I want to give a shout out to Ray. He definitely got me back into the game back almost a year ago. It's going to be a year, like in March or something like that. He got me back into the game after a hiatus of 10 plus years. And
now we're going to a YCS.
Yeah. And you know what? Just while we're at it, give a shout out to all the boys down in Miami. Honestly, if we needed any cards, you just ask one of the boys and they'll help us out. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and please share any videos you like, and let your friends know, and let your friends know about the channel. We're trying to grow and trying to pump out as many videos as possible.
Especially this weekend. I think we should do one more live stream when we get to where we're staying.
Once we arrive there, we'll do one more live stream.
Maybe live stream us playtesting?
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Particularly me.
No playtesting. We gotta keep the secrets on the D-low. We'll do playtesting afterwards.
Or we could just we'll talk about it, but I'm pretty sure we'll just live stream when we get back to our whatever apartment we're staying at for the weekend.
Yeah.
Alright,
man. Take it easy.
Alright, we'll be thinking about the next topics for the next one. If you have any suggestions, let us know in the comment section below for us to talk about in our next or in our future live streams. Take care.
Let's
Peace
get her
out.